Universe, who's this reading for today? Capricorn, this reading's for you. So for some reason, Capricorn, I'm getting stop being so mean. Okay, it feels like you're confident, of course, right? Really solid, but it just feels like because you're so solid and so stable and so strong-willed, right, so confident, it may make others feel less, right? I'm getting for some of you guys, Capricorn, it's the way you're saying things, like you're being mean, right? You're being mean, Capricorn, okay? It feels like you need to think things through. So Capricorn, if you're not thinking things through, universe is definitely coming through and telling you, hey, think before you speak here. Capricorn, if it's not for you, it could be your person of interest, your cross watcher. It may be directed towards you here, right? Maybe you interested in a Capricorn, maybe you, right, need to be nicer to Capricorn. Okay, nicer with your words. It feels like because, right, you may be saying one thing, but your heart feels a totally different way, right? So this is, you know, I have all this love, right? I really care. I care about your well-being. I care about you. I care about how I hurt you. But at the same time, it feels like I'm not speaking that, right? So I may be talking down on you or making you question, right, where you stand, right? This person may be, you know, making you question where you stand. Crosswatcher, you can be making, you know, Capricorn question where they stand with you. But it feels like, again, because emotions, what's really being felt, those actions aren't lining up, which is interesting because for some reason I'm getting Libra energy energetically, right? So needing to balance things out, right? Needing to think smarter when it comes to your emotions. Because again, I feel like someone's not thinking here when it comes to what they're saying, right? So again, it's not lining up with what they feel, okay? Shine your inner light brightly. So again, it feels like inwards, right? Someone may feel ugly here, Capricorn, and therefore they're speaking ugly to other people, right? But it feels like inside, I know what I love. I know who I unconditionally love. And that's how I feel, but yet I don't speak that way, right? This feels like removing, feels like someone's removing their thoughts and their emotions, right, when they speak. So they're not thinking about how their words could hurt. They're not thinking at all when it comes to the words they speak. So this is someone who, again, just blabbermouth, just comes, has no filter, right? Does not think things through. Innocence, I'm getting innocence, right? Needing to be more innocent, new, right? A new way of thinking, a new way of expressing emotions. Absolutely, though, you know, this person loves you, Capricorn, or you love this person, right? Again, put yourself where you need to, don't make things fit. It just feels like I love this person, but I don't tell them, right? Or my words don't. It feels like on the receiving end, someone doesn't feel loved by someone who does love them, right? So again, take it how it applies to your story here. It is time to be adventurous and play, right? Maybe this person just takes things too serious. Maybe you take things too serious, Capricorn, right? Needing to just let it, you know, lighten up a little bit, right? Don't be so serious. And also think, right, before speaking. Make time to work, rest, and play. So this feels like, Capricorn, you may be working a little too much, and universe is saying, hey, look, it's all fine and dandy to be motivated to work. And yes, you can time manage, right? You can work, you can also have some rest time, and you can also play, right? Meaning play, do something you like, right? Do something that other people like, right? You get what I'm saying? Like the entertainment, right? The side stuff. It just feels like you're not making time for all of it, right? So it's either like you're a workaholic, Capricorn, you're not making time for family, friends, that kind of thing. Or either you're working too much and you're not resting, right? So it feels like you need to time manage work, rest, and leisure, okay? Yeah, very interesting, circling time, right? There's this emphasis on time with you here, Capricorn, so it may feel like you're running out of time, or you don't have enough time, or things are taking too much time. Be the powerful presence of peace, right? So again, it feels like, again, what's being said is causing arguments, right? It's not it's not aligned, right? Because what I think and what I feel and what I say, it's all going different ways, right? So I feel like this person, when they speak, they're not connected to their heart space. They're not connected to their emotions, right? So they need to get connected with their emotions, right? This person needs to create peaceful talk, right? They need to talk peacefully, right? There's this peaceful talk. Maybe this is someone you're arguing with, Capricorn, or maybe arguments are taking place, and so you need to be the person to, I guess, be the bigger person and talk in a more peaceful way. At the end of the day, someone here is very mean with their words, right? Okay, and I'm getting for some of you guys here too, it's not that this person is talking bad or talking down, it's that they talk themselves up so much that it makes everyone around them feel lower, right? I'm amazing, I'm great, I'm powerful, I get this, I got that, look, I got this promotion, right? Always talking about themselves. So it makes other people feel like, so I'm not as good as you, you know everything, right? This is a Mr. Know-It-All is what I'm getting as well, or a Mrs. Know-It-All, excuse me. Again, I'm getting that emphasis on time, right? Time is worth it, right? Patience pays off, right? Patience pays off. Okay. So let's dive into these cards here even more, right? Let's go. I have 8 decks here. We're going to go through all 8 decks and see what comes through for you here, Capricorn. Universe, show me more when it comes to Capricorn. We have the Seasons of Mud-Caked Hands, number 20. Okay. Someone's hands are dirty, okay? Someone needs to get dirty, right? Someone needs to get their hands dirty. Someone needs to put in some work, right? Some effort. Again, someone's hands here are too dirty. Someone needs to go take a shower. Someone needs to wash their hands. Someone needs to rest, right? Give the work a rest. I feel like it's kind of 50-50 here, California. Maybe you guys live in California. Maybe you're working in California, or you work in California, or you want to work in California. For some reason, California came through. Feels like there's this decision to get dirty, right? Or there's this decision to get clean. For some of you guys, you may be sobering up, right? Maybe the person you're dealing with is making the decision to sober up. Someone's making the decision here to clean things up, right? I feel like overall it's this energy who is saying things that they don't mean, right? I'm definitely getting a truth, right? In regards to something that's dead and gone. Something that's been laid to rest. And it's interesting because I'm going back to this pride, right? It feels like this person, or either you, again, take it how it resonates, trigger warning, right? There's definitely shadow aspects to my reading, or all my readings, I should say. But Capricorn, if it's you, right? And if the shoe fits, the shoe fits, right? Don't make it fit. But I'm getting this downcast pride, right? Someone's pride is in the way, absolutely. But it feels like this person doesn't acknowledge how prideful they are, or they play off their pride, right? Like, it's not important how prideful I am. It's not important what I say. It's not important how I make others feel, right? It's not important for me to think before I speak. So again, if it's you, that's where that balance is needed. If it's your person, same thing, right? They need to think, and they need to think emotionally right before speaking. So again, this is someone who doesn't think emotionally before they speak. So they need to get their hands dirty. They need to do something here in order to balance out that imbalance, right? That imbalance is really causing some problems here when it comes to how they treat people, right? Again, needing to make a decision to work on something here, needing to make a decision to clean up a mess, right? To clean up what's been done. Now that mess could be in regards to something else, right? Maybe it has nothing to do with how they talk to you or how they make you feel. Maybe it's actual physically something they've done to you, right? And so, this conversation needs to take place, this peaceful conversation, because it feels like there was bickering or arguing or, disagreements, right? Not seeing eye to eye here, okay? Universe, show me more. I get someone here wanting to nurture, right? Making a decision to nurture something. Universe, show me what's being nurtured here. Pagan poetry words. Okay. Wise words. That's important here. Wise words, right? Creating wiser words. Again, that thinking before speaking, right? Again, that's what's taking place here. This person is learning, or either you need to create, right? You need to teach this person how to be wiser with their words. We have Tears of an Earth Bride, number 44 coming through. As well as the Raven's Ritual. Number 31. Someone may be 31 here. You could be 20. You could be 52. You could be 44. Okay, it doesn't have to be. Your birthday may be on the 5th or the 2nd, right? Your birthday could be on the 4th or the 8th. Your birthday could be on the 7th or the 4th, okay, or the 31st. The 3rd, I'm also getting the 1st, right? So again, you or your person doesn't have to be. This feels like pain, right? Tangible pain, right? So things that can be touched, hurting, right? So some of the things I touch hurt me. Again, I'm getting addiction. Someone may have addiction here, or did have addiction. The things I touched hurt me. I've learned to be wiser, and now I need to be wiser with my words, right? I can't tell if this change has taken place in recent past, or it's about to take place, right? Or it's in the making of taking place. But I'm absolutely getting this this person thinking, right, more, right, when it comes to what they say. It feels like if this person's not in your day-to-day life, this person will be in your day-to-day life, right? I'm getting routine, I'm getting ritual, right? Day-to-day, right? Routine. Fixated on this routine, fixated on someone's routine. So again, I'm getting that addiction, right? Someone's focused on the routines they had, the routines they want to have, right? This feels like someone's trying to change their habits, change their vices, change their routines. Okay, they're trying to change things up here. Again, it feels like in the past, I didn't say things the right way. I didn't speak from a true place. Or I spoke from a true place, but what I spoke wasn't true to what I felt, right? So again, this feels like moving forward, I'm going to speak to you in a correct way. I'm going to speak true to my emotions, right? I'm getting Seasons of the Haunted Heart at the bottom of the deck as well here. So this is definitely something that's from the past, right? That's being haunted, that's being relived, that's been dead and gone. Remember that's getting dead and gone? Something's been dead and gone, right? Waiting a long time for something that's been laid to rest, being haunted emotionally by it, right? I'm getting 7. Your birthday may be on the 25th or the 7th. You may be a life path number 7 here. Let's try to get one more card here for you before we go to the next deck. Universe, let's get one more card here. We have the Wild Child's Prophecy, right? Again, with that innocence, right? That innocence has kind of been following me through all of my readings here. For some reason, I'm getting like something from childhood, or a child, or something that feels childlike, right? Something that makes you feel good again, like you're youthful and you're young. This could also be just something new and young, right? Something newly developing here. But I'm getting that someone's seeing this. They're seeing it in their dreams. They're having the visions, right? They're prophesizing when it comes to their future, okay? Again, this could be you. It could be your person. I feel like something very divinely orchestrated here is being initiated. It's being started. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let's take a look at the shadows a little bit here and see if we can't get a little bit more of the darkness. Universe, show me this darkness, anything that can't be seen or that's hidden. We have sarcasm. Again, remember I was telling you, I feel like this person's just, they talk so great about themselves, or they put themselves high up, right? They have a lot of confidence. So what it feels like, Capricorn, is that this person, you know, is not realizing that they're hurting other people by the way that they're talking so great about themselves, right? But I'm also getting that this person is keeping something from you. Okay. Lying, deceiving. Universe, show me this dishonesty. Show me this sarcasm. Impatient. This is somebody you've waited for. Insecure. And stagnation. Again, this is someone that things haven't moved forward with, right? Where things have dragged out, right? Where you've had to wait a really long time, right? Obviously, stagnation. A pause. Okay. Again, with this patience, you may be a Capricorn, a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper here, because I'm getting Sagittarius energy for you. You know, we have the patience twice on the table now, so that's definitely temperance, right? Moderation. Waiting a long time to be able to moderate, right? Why am I getting like a third party energy that's going to have to help you guys talk? Or maybe that's what this universe, this divine orchestration is, right? Maybe universe is trying to help you guys talk here. Talk about something that was lied about in the past. And that's just I feel like this dishonesty, honestly, is, you know, this person just not speaking from that truth emotionally, right? This person not thinking before they speak and saying things that don't align with them, right? Don't align with how they really feel. That's this dishonesty here, okay? And I feel like when it came to what mattered to you, when it came to the conversations that you had with this person, I feel like that's where the sarcasm comes in. It feels like they downplayed, right, your emotions, or they downplayed how they felt, or they made you feel like, right, what they said wasn't true. So it could be totally opposite here too. This person could have told you what you wanted to hear, but deep down inside they were confused. And it feels like now getting out of that confusion. I'm no longer confused. I know what I want emotionally, and I need to say something. I need to be truthful here when it comes to what my pride has stopped me from having, right? Those conversations that my pride has stopped me from having. And I feel like the only reason this person was prideful in the first place was because they were insecure. They were actually weak, right? So I feel like as if, you know, when you dealt with this person in the past, you were stronger, right? Emotionally. Now this person may have made you break down emotionally, but I feel like all in all, you were very confident with who you were, where you were at, and like it aligned with you. Now again, if that's not you, that's your cross watcher, right? So again, you guys take it how it resonates. But again, this is someone you've waited a really long time for, and I feel like at the end of the day, this person was just insecure. They were in their head, right? But not enough to think before they spoke, right? We have message of concern, change, right? Imprisonment. It could also be what this is for some of you guys. For some of you guys, this person could be getting out of jail, right? Needing to make sure that they're no longer addicted to whatever this was that caused them to get into jail, right? Whether this was being addicted to money in a fast way or even substance abuse. You get what I'm saying? It just feels like, and again, this isn't for all of you guys, the part where this person's in jail. For other of you guys, it just means that this person's trapped in their head, right? And because they're trapped in their head, they're either thinking about themselves all the time, so they can't think. There's no room to think to think about anything else, much less is there any room in their head to actually pull some of those emotions and actually think about it, right? It feels like their head is so clouded with their own thoughts about themselves. It's not that this person is selfish. It's not. This person is just very confident, right? So it's constantly thinking about what I can do, how I can change things, what's going on in my routines, how can I change my routines, how can I make better routines, how can I get rid of the things that aren't good for me, right? So again, it feels like there's just a whole lot of thoughts here, and in those thoughts, there's no room for my emotions. So now moving forward, I have to make room for what I feel. I have to make room to think about how I feel here. So I feel like that's that breaking out of that prison, is breaking out of their ego, breaking down their pride, breaking out of their head, right? To be able to speak in a proper way, not an improper way. But again, for others of you guys, I do feel like this is someone who's locked up and it feels like they're getting out, but it feels like I got to get things ready. I got to, again, with that daily routine, like I got to get things in order, right, for this person getting out. Now, for some of you guys, this person could have already gotten out, right? That's the change here that I'm getting. Message of concerned with this change. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm afraid of things to change. I'm afraid that things changing, or either this person coming in, right, is going to cause some fears because things change, right? Maybe you're not prepared for this change, right? Maybe you have no idea this person's changed, or this person is changing. Yeah, it's communication, right? Again, I feel like you're going to find out. Okay. So if your person's locked up, you're going to find out that your person's getting released, right? That they made parole, whatever. If your person's not locked up, you're going to get communication from this person surrounding what they did, right? The concerns. I feel like what you're concerned about, they're going to clarify, right? All the concerns you've been having is going to be resolved, is what this feels like. Yeah, distant horizon, okay? You may be a life path number 9, doesn't have to be your person, maybe. Again, doesn't have to be. It feels like it's going to take a while. It really does. It feels like it's going to take a while for this person to get where they need to be, okay? But the journey is there. It's just not right now, okay? It's in the future. It's in the distant future. It's got a ways to go. That's not to say that things can't speak up, or that things can't speed up, that this person can't speak up, or that things can't, take longer. So just keep that in mind, right? Time is omnipresent. What we see, the clock on the wall, is not how the divine, it's not how it works. It's not how the higher realms work. I do feel like the challenge right now is concerns, right? The challenge right now is communication. So there is no communication, or there's a challenge within communication. I'm concerned and I'm confused, so there's that challenge, right? The change is here, but I feel like that's what's confusing right now is like, it feels like someone's waiting for something to change in the relationship, but what needs to take place is changes within self, right? Someone needs to change their habits here. Someone needs to change the way, again, they speak when it comes to the way they think about their emotions, right? I think you get what I'm saying. Someone needs to change here before this journey can be experienced. Someone needs to face their fears, which has to do with those insecurities, right? Someone needs to, again, face their fears when it comes to communicating, right? So I'm afraid to communicate to you, so that's what makes it so far away, right? I know I need to change, but the challenge is my concerns, right? So there's a lot of concerns that this person has, and I feel like that's all attached to money, okay? So I feel like this person is just working really hard, but they're a worry rat, right? That could be why they work so hard. I'm getting financial struggle, okay? So again, Capricorn, this could be you. This could be this person struggling financially, or always working because of the fear that things will financially fall apart, right? Or that things will get bad financially. Peaceful among thorns, right? I'm getting, you are the storm, but you're also the calm to the storm, right? And that's what this feels like, right? Even though things may be hurting you, or even though things may be stressing you out, confusing you, have you worried, whatever, maybe you don't have time to rest. Again, whatever these things are for each of you guys, it just feels like at the end of the day, I'm thinking too much about the challenge. I'm thinking too much about the problem instead of just realizing that those problems are always going to be there. I just got to work with the storm, right? Work with the storm, not against it. It feels like you're going against the wind and you need to go with it, right? Feels like someone's forgetting themselves, right? Feels like something here is really pretty to look at, but I can't touch it because it hurts to touch it. Okay. Revenge. Regret. You're beautiful, but I can't touch you. You hurt me. I regret what I've done. Someone got revenge here by changing their habits, feels like someone wasn't in the best energy. Someone left. When someone left, it made someone get into a better energy, right? Again, it feels like the challenge is revenge. Someone wants revenge. Someone wants to be able to get revenge. Somebody wants their revenge and hasn't been able to have it yet. That's in this distant horizon. Feels like someone here, Capricorn, is making the decision to get someone back, right? You hurt me, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, right? I'm going to hurt you. Again, I'm getting a lot of 5s here. You may be seeing 555, but again, we got that challenge coming through, number 5. Someone's refusing to see the pain that they've caused, or someone's refusing to see the pain that they're in, right? Hidden and not seen, I won't cry for you. So that's interesting because it feels like this person is crying, and that's what you don't see, right? They're not going to allow you to see, Capricorn, or you're not going to allow them to see that you're hurting, right? So it feels like, again, I'm very much in my ego, I'm very much in my pride, and that's this truth, right? This truth is that I have felt your love. I want to give you my love. I see how beautiful you are. I see how much you mean to me. Okay, and again with this child, do you see this energy? The child I was meant to be. So it feels like they're not who they are, or they're not where they're supposed to be. Again, because I chose to not see the truth. I chose to ignore what I felt, right? This person ignored what they felt, and they're still ignoring what they felt. They're still ignoring what they feel. It feels like, again, you've known this person, or you knew this person in your childhood. Someone may be a life path number 8 here, doesn't have to be. Again, I'm getting number 2 as well, so that decision, right? The temple of my body, someone needs to make a decision for healthier habits, right? So maybe you need to change your diet, maybe you need to work out more, maybe you need to watch what you eat, maybe you need to eat healthier, right? Again, to each your own. Maybe it's just your vices that are causing health issues, or could cause health issues. I'm getting to focus on yourself, to make, someone needs to make the decision to work on themselves here. Again, I feel like this is someone you've known from your childhood here. Someone wants to dream, right? Someone is trying to dream you up, right, Capricorn? So it feels like, I feel like one of you guys in this reading is absolutely getting, you know, seeing the future, right? And it feels like the other one is avoiding the future, is running from the future, is afraid of the future. Absolutely. 4 of Swords, earned rest, right? Capricorn, if you're overworking, you deserve that break. You deserve that vacation, okay? Recovering, stability. This feels like if you did have financial issues, or if you do have financial issues, you're about to get out of that, Capricorn. Okay, I feel like there's definitely opportunities here, and I feel like you're grabbing them, right? So there's changes taking place, and these changes, you know, giving you what you want, giving you the stability that you may have lacked, right, for a little bit. So again, this feels like, Capricorn, if you are financially struggling, don't worry, you're going to get out of it, right? If you're not financially struggling, you just got out of that, right? So again, those blessings just started to come in. They're just starting to come in. So again, it feels like love is still in the distant horizon, because it feels like I'm focusing on my health. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on what I eat, how I, you know, I intake things here. Again, could be substance abuse, right? Someone could be getting sober. Someone may have to get sober, because if not, they may go to jail. I know I'm getting a whole lot, you guys, lots of downloads here. But absolutely, it feels like someone's very strong-willed here. Okay, so even if it's you, Capricorn, and you have a drug problem, you're trying to get sober, you're very strong-willed, you're going to do so. Okay, I see it here for you, it's in the cards. Universe, show me more. We have the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, weekend security. Capricorn, this is your energy, right? So again, I feel like for some of you guys, you are currently going through that financial struggle, but I'm here to tell you, you'll get out of it, right? Newfound clarity. It's in the in the transition position. So again, it feels like right now, you're kind of looking back at where things have gone wrong, and you're looking forward, like, okay, this is how I want things to go. But I'm also getting that you haven't fully started something here because you're afraid of it. And it feels like opportunity. It feels like something you think about, right? Like, so it feels like something you've thought about going after, or something you've thought about taking, right? But it may be a pay cut, or maybe that's why you're thinking about this, because you're not making as much as you want to make. But it feels like there's something here, Capricorn, that, again, it's like you're afraid to go after it because you're afraid you're going to fail, right? And that's not the case here. I see success. I see abundance. It takes risks. You can't have the reward without the risk, right? If you don't take that risk, you don't know if that reward's there or not. If it's not, try something else. Take another risk, right? It feels like you're afraid to take risk, or if not you, again, cross-watcher, you're afraid to take a risk. I'm also getting that someone's afraid to take a risk when it comes to you, Capricorn, right? They're afraid of what they just figured out. Remember that change within their thoughts, that change within how they feel emotionally, that change when it comes to the way they talk to you. Okay, the tone. There's a change in the tone of the voice. We have the 8 of Wands in transition as well, with the 7 of Wands in the upright, as well as the Hermit in the upright. Capricorn, you could have Virgo in your chart. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. Definitely it feels like there's this truth that I'm supposed to be expressing to you here, Capricorn. Whether this is the truth about yourself or your person, again, that's where the discernment is needed, okay? It's like I'm finding out who I am. I'm finding out what I want. I'm finding out what I don't want, what I want to change, right? What I don't want to change, right? So there's a lot of soul searching and trying to figure things out here. But this person's all in. This person's determined to find the answers. This person's determined to figure it out. This feels like before I was all in my head, before I was all, you know, before it was all about what I thought, what was best for me. Now I'm starting to get into my heart space. I'm starting to get into my emotions. And now my emotions are stronger than my thoughts, right? So what I feel is stronger than what I think. But I'm still afraid of this new beginning, right? So even though I know what I want emotionally, even though emotionally I'm starting to, this feels like becoming wiser emotionally, but also learning how to get rid of some of that clutter in the head, right? To not think so much about other things and to think more about love, right? This feels like someone who didn't think about love, who is now thinking about it, right? But is afraid of it because it feels like a new way. I remember I was getting that innocence as well again. So that could be that's what this is this is a new way of loving, a new way of going around again, right? Again, because this feels like someone from your past with that childhood energy, right? Or again, if not, this is someone that makes you feel giddy inside, like it's your first time, right? Universe, anything else from this deck? We're going to go through a few more decks here to wrap up your reading. We have the Ace of Pentacles, right? New abundance. So again, if you're struggling financially, lucky twist of fate. Absolutely, right? There's definitely opportunities here for you. So if you're, if you're questioning if you should go after this job opportunity or, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, it's definitely here, right? Go after it. I see the reward for you here, Capricorn. I see luck, good luck on your side here. So absolutely go for whatever it is that is thrown your way. Take that risk. Take those risks because I see new abundance here, okay? We have karma and wisdom, okay? So the lesson has been learned, right? There's wisdom here. This is emotional intellect, right? This is being smarter when it comes to what I feel. This is being smarter when it comes to how I make people feel, right? But there's that confusion. That's why this person, it's still in the distant horizon because there's still confusion surrounding it, right? Yes, karma's been served. Yes, I'm smarter here. Yes, right? I realize that there's things that I want to give to you. There's things that I want from you. I know what you mean to me and I see how attractive you are, right? I see how beautiful you are, but I still have to be able to, make sure because I'm still confused about certain things. And I feel like as soon as this person does know, though, it feels like it picks up speed out of nowhere because it feels like what's taking forever is this person trying to figure everything out, right? I need to make sure with what it is that I want. I need to make sure with what it is that I feel. I need to make sure that I can think more with what it is that I feel and speak in a better way. Because again, it feels like this person spoke to you wrong or said something wrong, right? We have fertility. You guys may be having a child or you may have a child with this person. Okay, but I definitely get this person all in, but I feel like it was dragging out and things are going to speed up once this person, I feel this person bringing peace to you once they do figure it out, right? Remember peaceful conversation, right? Again, I'm getting a sacred connection. That's just confirmation. We got the number 11 earlier as well too. It could be your twin flame. Definitely confirmation that this is spiritual, right? That this is definitely something that was created in the higher realms, right? Rest, again with that rest, you see that? Resting before rebirth. I can't make it up, right? There's this resting period and then there's this rebirth. Again, Capricorn, if you're working too much, give it a rest, right? Take a vacation, right? Don't stop working, just make time for yourself, make time for other things. Cross watcher, same thing for you. And if it's correlating to a Capricorn, definitely make time for Capricorn is what I'm getting, right? Take the time that you need to make that decision, but once you make that decision, right, to be peaceful, right, Capricorn, that's just confirmation for you. This is definitely your reading here. Capricorn, you're a realist, right, clearly. I got to do it this way, it's got to be this way. I got to make sure I take every step, right? Very critical, very methodical here. Do you see that again with the, what's that thing, the hourglass, right? The time? Patience. Waiting forever for love, waiting for something that's so beautiful. Something beautiful takes forever, right? It feels like beauty takes time. It's being worked on. All the little steps are being taken. Everything, right? Everything that's taking place in this rest, it's methodical, it's for reason. We have the 10th house. Interesting. Again, your energy. I mean, clearly, when it comes to your, the 10th house, it's all about family commitments, right? Structure, discipline. I'm getting that you're going to be accomplished when it comes to your career, right? You're going to have what it is that you want tangibly, financially, right? Abundance, right? Blessings on blessings coming your way. You're also getting the 3rd house here. We have Gemini energy, right? Again, with childhood. This is someone from your childhood, an experience with someone from your childhood. Again, this is someone from your childhood who's thinking about communicating. This is someone from your childhood who's learning, someone from your childhood that you had relations with, okay? I'm getting that this person is very disciplined when it comes to what they want in life, when it comes to, what they want to accomplish, right? I feel like this this period moving forward, I feel like there's a lot of reward, a lot of payout for what's been done, right? So again, it feels like Capricorn, you've been working really hard. You're about to get that reward. It feels like for a long time you feel like you were working for nothing, but it feels like it's about to come into you, right? Again, I feel like you're about to be rewarded for your accomplishments. We also have Mercury energy grounding the reading, okay? I'm getting social media, right? Network. So computers. If you're looking to expand, right, when it comes to career, maybe look into social media or even computers here. And again, I'm getting that change. You see the butterfly, transformation, right? Endings, new beginnings, mail, news. Again, communication. You may be getting a letter through the mail. You may be finding out something on the news in correlation to this person, especially for those of you guys where this person's locked up. You may also be dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting the number 28. Your birthday may be on the 28th. Okay, your birthday may also be on the 10th. I'm also getting number 11 again. So your birthday may be on the 11th. So with that being said, Capricorn, that is all I have for you guys in this reading. I hope this reading helped. I'll definitely see you guys next time. Mwah, mwah. Bye, fam.